scale. I think I'm allowed to play this on a smaller scale. 10 of diamonds didn't seem to improve his hand. Could have if he had the 5, 7, 8. Could have if he had the 5, 7, 8. So now I can make an informed decision, and that informed decision says, I don't know what's going on. I have absolutely no idea. It didn't make the hearts. Did not make the hearts. Didn't make too many of the straights. The 3, 7, 5. It's definitely still in there. You know what? We played like that. A reasonable card on the river. It was the queens and sixes. I was in poor shape. Poor shape right off the get-go. Was I supposed to get away from it? I don't know. I thought about it. Unfortunately, I gave myself a chance to get away on all the flushy straight cards. He would have just checked it down. So, in which case I would have checked it behind. Well. In for 150. That looks like me. And that looks like me. Top pair up and down. Good enough. Not flush draw, no pair. I think that deserves another 4. Now it's his turn to raise out of position. Now it's his turn. They always go for circle on these hands. Go for circle. I can take one off here. On the other hand, I think it's time to bet. After all, I do have the second nuts. I do have the second nuts. Oh, I have a full house there. 12,000. I'm not folding my full house. That's a given. Kind of a funky spot, so he had the straight. He was playing it dirty. He was playing it dirty, giving me my 3 outer, and it arrived. Pretty lucky. Pretty lucky. I'm gonna bet the last 27,000. I'm back in action. I'm ready to go deep here with queens up and a nut flush draw. Unfortunately, Durr was taking a more silent route. No go. Call 4,000 with the wrap and the flush draw. The wrap and the flush draw. The wrap and the flush draw. I think I have 9,000 saying I want this hand. Middle pair. And a gut shot. Here's a complete wrap. The low end wrap though. The low end wrap. Okay, now we got the double gutter, and which gives me at least 8 outs. So there's 29,000 in there. I got the nut straight. I can't beat a full house. Here, I got the 15,000 saying this is my hand. I got the 29,000 saying this is my hand. And 30,000 with a good hand, and now the 15,000 with a poor hand. Okay, that's the queens up. That's the queens up, which is very unlikely that he has kings up, because I think I might have heard a little noise from Mr. Durr. I might have heard a noise from Mr. Durr. I think I'm more of a check caller here with the queens and sixes. Over here I have the stone cold nuts. I can make it 23,000. I could just make it 18,000. I think that's what we're going for, 18,000. Went for the check call. That turned out to be right against the Jack-7 high. So good check on my part, actually. It gave me a chance to get a little extra money out of this one. It didn't go as planned. He just returned with a quiet check. You can have this one, Durr. Tiny flush draw. Tiny pair of fives. This is probably one of the hands that you should not play at home. I don't think I should be playing it either, but I'm kind of a little bit of a stubborn guy. And after all, you only need 4 cards to bluff. You only need 4 cards to bluff. I think this is a limited chance of success, but sometimes even the limited chance comes up. Pair and a flush draw. Almost a spade flush. Hey, that's jacks and nines as far as I'm concerned. That's jacks and nines as far as I'm concerned. Alright, I think it's time to call it quits for this session. I think it's time to call it quits for this session. So I'm going to sit out with the outer post blind. I'm going to sit out. And you know what, I'll just fold these 2 hands and say, hey, small win here. Hey, 77K. That is not bad for Thursday afternoon.
Hi Gus.